Okay, there we go. I had to re-add the audio device. Can y'all hear me? Now I'd have to re-add all the filters if I want to have the filters. So, fuck that. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. My dude, QRTO765, was asking to see the game. Yeah, that's what I'm making. Because people will jump into the stream while I'm in the middle of doing stuff and then just ask, like, what are you doing? And I don't understand sometimes where this comes from, because I put it in the title. I'm continuing work on my C++ raylib game. So, generally speaking, you just have to hang around and be patient to see what it is that I'm actually doing, because you don't want to interrupt me in the middle of doing some stuff, because that's not going to be fun for anyone. The whole point is that I'm showing you what I'm doing. If you would just wait, I'll get to it. But sometimes things that I'm actually making, or might be in the middle of doing, might be more important to finishing the product than it is to show someone who might buy the game what the game currently looks like. Because if I have to do that every single time, like, think about it, that's a lot of time just to show the game. So there are going to be, during the stream, appropriate times for me to actually show where things are currently at. So all I ask is that you be patient, as y'all expect me to be patient with you in waiting to see what the game currently looks like. In fact, I started the stream off showing a bunch of stuff off. So if you had gotten here earlier, you would have seen a lot of this already. One of the new things I'm really happy about that I've added since last time is this reverse Sokoban mechanic. So not only can we push boxes, but we can pull them as well. That's fucking cool, right? Now there is a bug there that I need to fix, and actually I probably have enough time to actually fix it, or at least look at it before I have to go. I have a student in about 50 minutes, so I need to set up a timer so that I can stop working in, like, I need to go in maybe 25 minutes. Damn, we lost a lot of viewers just now. Fuck. As soon as I said I had somewhere I have to go, it means y'all are actually paying attention to me, maybe. If y'all aren't all bots. Now that's an interesting thing. Standing on top of the dead body, all of a sudden I can't see anything. That's actually a bug. So we need to take note of this. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What's the bug again? Okay, so that's an actual bug. But the bug that I want to fix is this one. Right here. Pulling a box can result in the player moving into an empty, unknown, none tile type. So let's take a look at that. Try entity pull. I see there's a lot of checks that we're missing. Oh, yeah. We're getting the wrong tile here. So let's give it a shot. Okay, good. Now I have an idea for a future mechanic, right? Like, at the moment, pulling boxes causes you to step immediately backwards. But I think it would be really cool if, for instance, let's say you were in this corner, right? And you are targeting the box. Hey, Neo Blaze, what's happening, man? Good morning. Although it's probably not morning at all where you're at. So, one thing that would be kind of cool is, like, instead of having to force the box pulling so that you're, like, immediately behind the box, like, every single time you do it, what if you happen to be, like, at an angle with a wall like this? Wouldn't it be kind of cool to be able to, like, pull the box and then immediately have the box be in the position where I'm at right now, and then I move up here, right? That would be kind of cool. So, like, the end result would be something like this, where you slide at an angle if pulling in a certain direction or into a certain location. I think that would be kind of cool. See, there's another situation here. How's the map generated? Oh, I did that the other day. I can show you a little bit of that. This code is pretty god-awful, but it works. Okay, yeah. Wait, okay, this does the init, and then, isn't there... Are you doing it on... No. Let's see, this adds everything. Here is a knit dungeon. Okay. Here's how this works. This isn't the best, but it works. It's a little bit big. Let's run through it. So given a biome type, a number of floors to make, a width and a height of the dungeon itself, and then a number of partitions that you want to split the dungeon floor into. So those are the parameters. And from there, for each dungeon floor to create, here's what we do first. We create rooms. So for every partition in the dungeon floor, we calculate out like a rectangular area to represent the quadrant or the partition. We figure out the maximum room size for that partition, which I, at the moment, calculate to be about half of the size of the partition itself, assuming that partitions are square and maintain a width and height that are the same. So then we pick a random point in that partition space, or inside of half of it, rather. And then we pick we pick an X and Y within that half partition size. And then we create a room that is somewhere between the minimum room size and what we calculate to be the maximum room size, which would be, again, 1/2 the size of the partition. So once we figure out like a random room size and a random position, we can put the room in that part of the quadrant, right? We assign it a unique ID. We actually create the room with a name, an ID, a description, and a position, and a size. And then we add that room to our list of rooms, our vector of rooms, rather. That's step one. Step two, we add these rooms to our dungeon floor. And then we sort the rooms based off of their XY position. And then we add hallways. So for every partition, for every room, we connect each room to every other room, or at least we try to anyway. The generation isn't perfect. I still have some bugs that I have to work out, but it mostly works. There are some cases where like a room will get generated that you can't like actually get to, and I'm working on that still. That's going to be something that takes a little bit more time for me to fix. That's my first attempt at fixing it is actually right here. So for the hallway generation, it's kind of a pain in the ass, because we loop through every single row and column for each partition, and then we have to figure out, well, are we at the edge? Like, are we on the rightmost side or the bottommost row in our partitions? And if we're not, then we can link this room up with the next room. The crates and blocks. Oh. Create box is pretty straightforward. Like, it's like boxes are just another type of entity. Yeah. No, I definitely am thinking about like ways to make sure that like we don't end up in a configuration where like you get stuck, or it's totally possible that like you generate the rooms, or let's say, like, because at the moment everything that I'm placing is just like randomly placed. What if you get really unlucky and like you spawn in a room with all boxes, right? And we could even kind of fabricate such a situation right now as a test, try and have some fun here. Because we have a lot of space in the dungeon itself. Here we're just creating 10 boxes. But let's create like 100 of them. Fuck it. Yeah, diagonal movement ends up being kind of very useful, but now we've got 100 boxes in this dungeon. Or just on this floor, rather. Now that's interesting. So there's 2 extra boxes in this room. One of them I can't see until I'm standing right next to it. You cannot move the corpses yet. However, that's coming really, really soon. Because what I want to be able to do is, if you're in a situation where there's like a tile on the floor that has like a switch that you need to activate, and you need to stand on top of it to activate the switch. In a lot of games, they would have you move a box onto that switch so that some door activates or something. I mean, yeah, you can walk over them at the moment, but I actually do want the ability to drag bodies, because if there's no box in a room, but you have a dead body and you have a switch that you need to activate, I think it would be very cool to be able to pull the pull the corpse as if it were a box and put it on top of a tile like that. I think that would be a really cool mechanic, and that's something that we are very close to being able to do, simply on virtue of the fact that the way that's going to work is going to be very similar to how the box pulling actually works. The original intent was that you could push boxes and then you could pull dead bodies, but now you can pull boxes as well. You cannot push a dead body, though. I don't know why, that's just how it is. It's not to say that I couldn't implement that, but I think keeping things simple would be kind of a better call here. So in this case, we're in a bit of a tricky spot here, because we have this extra thing over here that we need to get in, and we can't because there's too many boxes. Oh, hey, look, there's a door. Some of these box configurations are really interesting. You could even have like a whole dungeon of just pushable boxes. But yeah, like, there's totally soft lock potential. I think that comes with the territory of the kind of game I'm trying to make. and I'm going to have a very fun but annoying time figuring out how to deal with that. I personally think the shadows and the lighting is fucking fire. Alright, well, I got like 1 minute left before I gotta start getting ready. I got 30 minutes. Appreciate that. Thank you, Neo. I'm not sure if it looks better from a distance or up close. It looks good in both cases. But I think about this from like a, what's the best default starting camera position? Like, like how deep, or sorry, how far zoomed in should things be? So like, this is 1x, this is 2x, this is 3x, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you think better up close? There is definitely two up close though, right? Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, 6 is what I had it at default for a while. I've like been obsessed with this idea that the player has to be able to control the camera since the beginning of this game's development. So if you hit B and you move arrows, if you show too much of the map, it's not as scary. Yeah, but at the same time, you can kind of get this sense that like you might need to zoom back out and take a look at like where you've been or where you might be going, because the maps are, my intent is that the maps get big, like really big. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to push things performance wise, as I'm still working a lot of this stuff out, but I also need to be able to select between different types of map generation. For instance, the way that it's doing floor or wall or rooms and hallways at the moment is kind of cool, but sometimes I might want like a single floor that's just one giant room as like a sandbox. Certain things like that I gotta work on. Let's go ahead and check in. Well, if you can scroll up or down or to the sides where you were at. Yeah, exactly. With a limited scope. Oh yeah, no, that would actually make sense to lock the camera from going too far off. Actually, that's not a bad recommendation. All right. Suppose go ahead and do a version update. Alright guys, it's been fun. Short stream right now. Yesterday was also kind of a short stream, but allergy's been fucked up lately, yo. I'm getting done what I can get done off stream, so that way I have some stuff to show off when I actually get on. Alright everyone, thanks for joining. Shout out to NeoBlaze, fellow IRC chatter on Blacken. Thank you. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Until next time everyone, take it easy.